The discourse centers on the Drake Rabbit Tunnel, where esteemed journalist Christopher Alvarez provides a recent update. Alvarez appeared in the CCTV video that was uploaded to Instagram by Ebony Prince. The mole group comprises the entirety of Ebony Prince's residence, and numerous individuals are tweeting from it. In the near future, the truth is anticipated to be revealed. Alvarez is attesting to the fact that Drake caused him harm, given that police were summoned and an assault transpired. Among the receipts he claims to possess as proof of the incident are receipts that detail the occurrence. However, before he leaves the house, he wishes to revert to his usual state of contentment. It is anticipated that Kendrick's 616 will become the finest album of all time, given that he is awaiting additional revelations. According to him, Kendrick is not the type of individual who would courageously confront life in pursuit of a battle. The discussion then shifts to the apparent intentionality of the ventilator sound on the reverse of the Meet the Grims cover. Recently, an individual who obtained information directly from Drake's camp or is believed to be the mole revealed the contents of the cover and threatened legal action against Drake and academicians for smearing him as a thief. The sound has been criticized by respiratory clinicians, who have compared it to a portable ventilator. The presence of tubes in the wheelchair-bound individual's CCTV footage indicates that they may be carrying a portable ventilator. The speaker is uncertain as to the meaning of the sound, which has been reported by some nurses as well. A Reddit thread in which respiratory therapists have commented on the sound since the beginning of 616 continues the discussion. The discourse culminates with the speaker inquiring whether any individuals are familiar with the definition of the aforementioned sound. The text examines the persistent controversy that has surrounded the romantic partnership between Drake and the film character Ebony Prince. Kendrick is aware that Drake placed ventilator sounds at the outset of a track to alert the audience about the individual in the wheelchair, and the author questions Drake's judgment. Additionally, the author raises the question of whether Drake intended to confess and fabricate the lyric that he attempted to use as a foundation for the incident. Additionally, the text addresses accusations that Drake utilized the LGBT community, more specifically the residents of Ebony, to organize caviar parties, diddly-style freak shows that feature young people, animals, and other fetishistic objects. It is presumed that Christopher Alvarez, who has been accumulating dislikes, endured a negative experience during his relationship with Drake. Kendrick appeared to be cognizant of this information as he inserted the ventilator and remarked to Sandra, "Your son is a 6'6" man." The author observes that although the regulars at Ebony's house could have purchased them 100 times over, the staff would attempt to relocate them out of the way. The author was initially irritated when a third-party organization assumed control of their department, but later came to the realization that they had not entered into any contracts. Multiple individuals are managing the account, one of whom is a security officer who has not executed an NDA. The author further states that Drake allegedly led to the termination of employment for 2 individuals, and that Christopher Alvarez apparently received a call to the police. Officer Viola and his colleague Officer Wilk informed the author, upon entering the cubicle, that they had additional tweets to corroborate the allegations of assault and that the accused would be required to take them in unless they observed video evidence to the contrary. The author was compelled to locate the aforementioned footage while being surrounded by security officers, who assisted in their search. A user noted on Twitter that Christopher Alvarez appears to be cognizant of the Ebony print controversy, and that a number of individuals are rooting for his cause and awaiting the imminent disclosure of the truth. As the Officer Viola for the NYPD, Norris V also approved of the concept. Corey concurred that Drake and his staff ought to issue a statement regarding the incident. There are rumors that Drake is collaborating with Scooby-Doo on videos, however, those canines are not humans. This is only the start of something extremely vile. Academics is diffidently denying his involvement in this bizarre activity. As Kendrick and his spouse descend, Drake ought to have refrained from approaching them. Thankfully, all actions that were carried out in secrecy are now being brought to light. Char is monitoring this and activating alerts to go public regarding it. Although he has many more, he dislikes the hourly videos because they are only distributed for 10 minutes at a time.